Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
This is the most spot on thing I've ever read. Men settle where there is peace, and women bring peace where they're treated well. So it takes effort from both sides.
So what you're saying is men settle. Okay, fair enough. Look at that, finally a TikTok that makes sense.
Do you want to know what to do when a guy stops giving you the attention you deserve? Stop reaching out. The day I take my own advice will be the day that world hunger is solved and there is world peace and war does not exist and the world is happy.
So what you're saying is you're not the one to go on TikTok and give others advice. But somehow that didn't stop you before. Well, here's hoping you understand that about yourself and get off TikTok.
Oh, we're not picking you guys. That's the whole point of the video. We're not picking the wrong men anymore. That's why you guys are so upset.
Yeah, calm down, mama. No one's upset about anything. You're not picking me, that's great. You use the beauty filter to look like you're still in your 50s, and I'm supposed to be upset you're not picking me? Come on now. There's absolutely nothing to be upset about. The comment said you're picking the wrong man, and your response was not anymore. Again, with the anymore part. Was I supposed to be upset maybe about the fact that you used to pick the wrong man? Still, no one's upset about nothing. No one's gonna take a break from living their own lives because you may or may not pick something.
So me sharing my single, child-free by choice lifestyle traveling the world seems to anger a lot of already angry, bitter people. So I thought I'd make them angry again. Here's a day in the life of my apparently depressed, lonely life because I'm a single and childless woman. Today I woke up in paradise. I currently live in Mexico and can wake up whenever I want because I work for myself and I don't have any kids stressing me out.
Yes, I know you're probably tired of seeing her, and trust me, I am too. So we'll try to get this done quick because there's one more of her that I want to show. It's pretty obvious they're childless because they are the childs in grown bodies. There's 3 of them sitting on the floor when there's chairs around, playing with their fingers in some chocolate like 4 years old. Now let's see the other one.
Where are all my child-free travel lovers who want to travel the world and meet other incredible child-free by choice women? So if you don't know, I'm a child-free by choice woman who's been traveling the world for like 10 years now. And I decided, you know what? I don't want to travel with women that don't share the same lifestyle choice as me. So I decided to do my own retreats and group trips where we can all meet together and celebrate each other's life choice. And that's what we're doing.
No, that's what you're doing. Maybe in the beginning you actually believed in whatever you were doing, childless by choice, whatever, but lately you realized that you can actually make some money out of that, and you try to sell tickets to your retreat. Now back to your original question, where are all the other women? Well, most of them said, yeah, that's fine. We like watching your TikToks, having a laugh, but we don't want to live the way you live. That's why they're nowhere to be seen. Back when she had 50,000 plus followers on TikTok, she started her own Facebook group, and she herself said she managed to gather almost 1,000 followers on that group worldwide, and with more than 50,000 followers on TikTok, yeah, that's pretty close to nothing. To me, that's one more proof that women are watching her content for the laughs, but when it comes to living the same life, they're gonna go, yeah, no, we are not doing that.
I just want to know if anyone else is feeling the way I'm feeling, so I'm not alone. I can't stop crying. I'm happy and I love my life, but I feel so goddamn lonely. I've got so many friends, such amazing family, you name it, but I'm nothing really to them. I will always be there for them, and they know if they've got a problem they can come to me, no problem at all. I'm just not theirs. I'm not their person, and it terrifies me. Everyone's getting married or having kids and starting a new chapter in their life with their friends and whatnot, and I'm just here on my own, in my own home, working and surviving. And I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's just me who's experiencing this, but I just feel so lonely. and it's scary.
Oh no, lady sad. What am I supposed to do now? Well, being the a-hole that I always am, not have an actual F to give. In the end, which one is it? You live your best life, you have the most amazing friends and family, you cannot be happier, or you can stop crying. The happiest people can stop crying. They might not even have that many reasons to cry in the first place. And why I don't care about any of this, beside the fact that I am that big of an a-hole, is because I know for a fact normal people cry in their own privacy. They're never at their lowest, and the first thing that comes through their head is click record on their phone. They don't look for validation or sympathy from complete strangers when they're most vulnerable. That tells me that Crocodilia here is far from being normal, and no man with an ounce of self-respect is gonna look at her and say, yeah, I want that in my life for the rest of my life.
It is comical to me when guys are like, oh, you have one good guy treat you right. Why are you keeping your options open? Because why would I limit myself to one person when I know that person is one, probably dating other people, and two, he hasn't locked it down yet? I think it's a red flag. I think it's healthy. Until we have that exclusivity conversation, I'm keeping my options open.
Great, and how's that working out for you? Why do you think no one locked it down yet? And probably never will. You have one guy treating you right, which is more than a lot of women have today, and you want to keep your options open? Just say you're a 304. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But stop being a hypocrite and say that's exactly who you are. Own it. But let's have a different opinion.
I think one of the biggest lies that people tell you is that you're gonna find the person you're supposed to be with by going on a bunch of dates. If I were to give a piece of advice to someone who definitely didn't ask for it, I would say you're not gonna find your person through going through a bunch of men like an assembly line. You know, people talk about going on dates like you'll find what you like, you'll find what you don't like, and then all of a sudden you're gonna find this perfect person who has everything you like and nothing that you don't like.
Yeah, that's exactly the lie we've heard from the previous lady. It's the perfect excuse if you're the 304 and you want to be ran through by every single guy you meet. A good excuse or not, it's still a lie. Go through a bunch of people to know what you like. I already know I like big badonkadonks. I already know what I like, and I'm not gonna date a skinny girl who looks from the front like she's turned sideways, and when she turns sideways, she's gonna disappear. It's common sense, isn't it?
I just got the opposite of catcalled. I was walking my dog and he barked at these construction workers and they were like, we get it, buddy. She's yours. You can have her.
And how did that make you feel? Does she bite? No, she's a good dog. We weren't talking to you, we were talking to the dog.
I have never asked out a man in my entire life, okay? It's just not something I've ever done. I prefer to be pursued. But say in a hypothetical situation, if I were to ask a man out, what would I do? How do you do this? This is what I have in my head so far, okay? Hey, how are you? Good. Good! That's good! That's all I have so far. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's really bad. Let me run a few words by you and maybe they'll make sense because they're in English. Would you like to grab some coffee? Sometimes. No one is even expecting you to do more than that. And let's face it, 9 times out of 10, if the guy is single, he's gonna say yes.
The reason you have not met your dream man is because you are not your dream self yet. Everybody wants that dream perfect partner. And will spend hours looking at photos, putting together vision boards, making lists of all their attributes, doing certain manifestation methods, like so many things. And I know because I've done all of this too. And none of this is bad. In fact, it's great. But you will never attract the person, meet the person, whatever, if you are not a vibrational match to them.
Yeah, carry it with you at all times in your purse and stock up on batteries. A lot of you in my comments were, why would they always put on makeup when they're making TikToks? And I think I finally understand why. And obviously I can be right or I can be completely wrong, so don't call me on this. I think it's because of sponsors, because TikTok is not paying them. So obviously they know what they're saying and they're not expecting some big company to say, wow, everything you've said in all your TikToks were really stupid. We need you as a spokesperson on our next big event. They know that, right? So they're looking for sponsorships from beauty companies. I think they're hoping a big company will see them and say, wow, you really put on makeup like everyone else. We want you to promote our products. So far, that's all I've got. I'm sorry.
Are you in a relationship with a woman and you're tired of all that hooting and hollering? Well, here are 5 surefire ways passed down from generation to generation of men on how to calm those ladies down. Number 5, just tell her to calm down. Sometimes women get all caught up in their womaning and forget the basic rules of polite discourse. A gentle reminder to calm down should simmer the situation. Number 4, remind her to relax. This helps the ladies who understand their level of energy is inappropriate but aren't quite sure what the next step to take. Number 3, you're here, I need you here. This simple physical action can help demonstrate the de-escalation necessary in the situation. Number 4, pretend this is your crazy knob. We need to turn it way down. Again, just another physical demonstration to show them the proper path. And number 1, only to be used in extreme cases. You're acting like your mother, and this world doesn't need 2 bitches that crazy walking around. Just use these 5 simple methods, and you'll never have an out-of-hand lady again. We'll see you next time.
I don't know anything about women in it, but I'm gonna definitely try that last one. Anyway, this is gonna be the end of the video. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.